it started. I suppose it started with the previous movie we did, Gosnell. You know, we at the time we'd made documentaries, we'd done a few plays and that, but we assumed that someone was going to tell the Gosnell story about the Philadelphia abortion doctor. We assumed that someone was going to make a movie, and at one stage I realized, oh my God, no one's going to do this, so we have to do it. So we did that. We thought, could we raise the money through crowdfunding? We did. We got 30,000 people, $2.3 million. So then that was the template for, here's another outrageous story that is being suppressed by the mainstream media, by the world, by big tech on these occasions. And our 501c3 is called the Unreported Story Society. So it's kind of what we were set up to do.
Yes.
And it started then. This film started on our back patio in Venice, California. A crack pipe throw away from Hunter Biden's residence at the time, and
you're saying basically we're talking about nearly almost 2 years ago on our patio where we come up with this idea. As Phelim says, a very suppressed story. And what's a better way to tell it? You know, what's a better way to tell it? A documentary? No. A political speech? No. We've had enough of them. An entertaining film that people can easily watch and will be madly and wildly entertained by. Yeah, I think that sounds like the way to go.
Yeah, and so we had I remember looking at our social media person saying, like, do you think we can raise the money for this? And she goes, absolutely. I knew the story was there. So we started the campaign to raise the money, which is what producers do. Then we knew Brian Godawa. This is a story of sex, drugs, rock and roll, corruption, debauchery, just plain craziness. So who better than an evangelical Christian to write that? I have to say, I looked twice now at Brian Godawa after he wrote that script, and we got a script. I think we always wanted Lawrence Fox, and I can't remember, what the time was. And then we needed a director, and Magda, who's our colleague, said, "What about Robert Davi?" And I said, "Robert Davi won't be interested in this movie. He's Robert Davi. My God, he's not going to." Magnus kept, and the emails are there. What about she just would write Robert Davi every few days. So eventually I did the thing of going on IMDb Pro, finding his manager's name, and sending off a cold call email to his manager.